What is up, everyone? Today I'll be showcasing some Fossil Cup battles with Lucario. If you watch my top teams for Fossil Cup video, you know I was extremely excited to try out Lucario in this meta. I think it's extremely strong, and after running it for a couple sets, I can confirm Lucario is super strong in this meta, especially in the squad I'm running today. Pelipper Lucario and escavelier, a team that was also featured in that video. Honestly, the team is not as strong as I was expecting, but still very, very good. There's a couple issues with it, though, I think can be fixed, but I'll go over that whilst we watch these battles. All right. In the first game, we have a Pelipper mirror match, and this is already one of the issues. Pelipper is really your best Pelipper answer, so you're gonna have to take this Pelipper out with your own Pelipper, which comes down to a lot of baiting. I shoot this first move here, and I get baited. Not ideal, but we're not dead yet. I'm gonna go for my own bait. If they shield, I'm fine, but they don't shield, which is definitely not ideal, because now I can go for another weather ball, which doesn't kill, and they're actually able to reach the hurricane right here, which I'm not gonna shield. I don't want to go 2 shields down, because my fighters definitely need shield advantage. Hurricane will take me out, though. And now my opponent has gotten switch and shield advantage. Really, really bad. If it's like a Registeel in the back now, I actually still have a shot, because Lucario with 1 shield would just be able to sweep this team. But, you know, it's not going to be easy either, because this Politoed is still an issue as well. I'm going to no-shoot this first move, expecting the weather ball with the Earthquake, which is just mega bad. Now I'm just going to have to hope I can take out this Politoed with my Lucario. I'm going to go for the Power Punch here. Hopefully this kills, but it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Power Punch is a pretty weak move. Even coming from Lucario, won't do that much damage. I'm going to no-shoot this Weather Ball, because my only win condition here is if it is a Registeel in the back. If it is a Registeel in the back, I might be fine. Oh, this, by the way, this was happening all day. A lot of matches would just stall. I've seen a lot of people have this issue, where a lot of matches sometimes will just stall. I actually got a 3rd shield here, which I was like, wow, that might actually win me the game, but those escavelier in the backpack, so it didn't matter. I lose anyway. But yeah, that lag happened a lot yesterday. It's just very bad. Anyway, we see another Pelipper mirror. This time, I'm gonna call the bait. Hell yeah, I did it. And since I called the bait, I feel like they're gonna have to call the bait as well, otherwise there'd be a disadvantage. But they actually shielded up, which is not ideal, but you know, still fine. I can take this next weather ball. I'm just gonna go for my own weather ball, and then I've put them in a range where escavelier can, or Lucario can farm down, but I'll likely farm down with escavelier with Pelipper lead. I am expecting their own escavelier in the back, maybe a Registeel. In that case, I think getting some farm on my escavelier is worth it. Because escavelier in the mirror match is better than Lucario. So yeah, if I bring in Lucario there, they're free to bring in their escavelier, which would be a problem. Anyway, it is their escavelier. Oh, by the way, I think it is in the first match I was running Megahorn on escavelier, and now I'm running Acid Spray. I kind of switched it around. I started off with running Megahorn just because I didn't really want a TM. But Megahorn really doesn't see any use, honestly. Acid Spray is just the way to go, because you can debuff your opponents. Alright, this Lucario has 3 counters. I don't want to get hit by Power Punch, so I catch it onto my Pelipper. This is really nice. The Power Punch will do a lot of damage, because it is super effective versus Lucario, and it is a very squishy Pokemon. They're going to bring their Pelipper to try to catch my move, but it doesn't happen. I have a Power Punch ready. Now I'm going to throw it onto this Lucario. This doesn't take it out yet. Oh, almost does though. 1 counter will. GG, are a really good lead with escavelier into my Pelipper. In comes the Politoed. This is quite good for Pelipper. I think if you run Politoed in this meta, you're never ever gonna want to run Blizzard, because then you're just super weak against Registeel. So I expect Earthquake here, which makes my Pelipper very strong in this matchup. Very strong, because everything this Politoed can throw at me is resisted. Another weather ball coming through doesn't do that much. Just gonna farm up here. Every single one of my wing attacks is getting denied, which is very annoying. You should get to 2 hurricanes before this Politoed can kill you, but that didn't happen because they got 3 denies, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I've been noticing, I've been denying more as well. I think in general moves are just getting denied more. Or clipped. I guess the official terminology these days is clipped if you don't get your fast move through during the charge move. Yeah, that clipping is happening a lot more, which is very annoying. Anyway, I make a mistake after this. I go for the Durant onto the Escavalier, and I kind of forgot I had a Weather Ball on my Pelipper. If I had remembered that, I would have just brought in Pelipper there and Weather Balled. But honestly, maybe it's better I didn't, because they bring in their Jellicent. They actually brought in their Jellicent here. I'm just gonna shoot up this Bubble Beam. I don't really want to get one shot by a Shadow Ball. At this point, I'm just gonna catch this Weather Ball or this Bubble Beam as well. I've now switched out with a lot of energy. I can just throw the Shadow Ball onto this before they get to the next Bubble Beam. This will kill the Jellicent, and then I should be able to get to a Shadow Ball versus the Escavalier as well. Not before they get off this move though. Probably a spray, right? It is the spray, but might as well shield. These counters are gonna do a lot, but don't kill me before I can get to this ball. We take out the Escavalier, and that is a very nice Lucario sweep. Alright, Registeel lead, very bad, but that's why I have two fighters in the back. Bring in my Lucario. In comes Swampert. You would think this is a Lucario answer, but it isn't. I'm gonna throw one Power Punch here. Already brings him into the yellow here. They're still... Oh, they're one away from double Hydro now. So they're going to throw this one. I'm going to have to shield. And then I'm going to throw one counter. Throw my next move. I do win CMP. So that's pretty good. Think they're letting this go. Yeah, they are, which is kind of worrying. Means I have another answer to Pelipper in the back, which is the Jelly. Not ideal. I'm just going to go for the Power Punch here. Right before they get to the Shadow Ball. Hoping they miscounted. And they did. They did miscount, which, you know... is understandable, because you don't play Lucario every day, or play against Lucario every day. That Bubble Beam did so much damage. Lucario is really so squishy. Gonna bring in Pelipper here. Not ideal. Not ideal. Jellicent is a Pokemon I've really underestimated. I didn't really feature it in my top teams video, but I think it is a monster. It does similar things to what Pelipper does, but it also has a pretty positive matchup versus Pelipper too. So honestly, in this team, I would recommend you lead Jellicent instead of Pelipper. I think it might be a little stronger. Anyway, I bring in Escavalier here. I need to finish this matchup with a drone. So what I do is I go up to 2 and then I throw. But what ends up happening is something insane. This Registeel gets to another Focus Blast. Let's just pause here. What just happened, alright? I brought in my Escavalier versus Registeel. They got off the Zap Cannon. They which I shielded. They no-shielded my Duran. And now they've managed to get to another Focus Blast. This Registeel just beat my Escavalier. Well, it hasn't beaten it yet, but you're gonna see I die. This Registeel... Oh, come on. This Registeel just beat my Escavalier without using a shield, when my Escavalier used a shield. It's absolutely insane. If you wanna win matches in this meta, use Registeel, alright? It's absolutely ridiculous how good this Pokemon is. I could have thrown my Duran earlier in this matchup, actually. I should have thrown my Duran before they hit the Zap. The problem is, though, this Jellicent had a move stored. So I needed to finish the matchup with a Duran ready. The way I could have won this is thrown the Duran, undercharge it enough to where I would still get 7 counters or 6 counters to get my next Duran ready. That was my win con, but that's difficult. I was expecting the debuffed Duran to kill anyway, but clearly it didn't. So yeah, the Registeel killed my Escavalier. Oh, and now I got my Pelipper versus Jelly, but the Jelly already is close to a move, and yeah, this is just not gonna happen. This is just not gonna happen. I'm just still extremely flabbergasted that Registeel just managed to take out the Escavalier like that. Insane, absolutely insane. Alright, Lucario lead, in comes Pelipper. This is really good for me because I have my Pelipper with an energy lead now. They even throw before they get to the Hurricane, which makes this even easier for me. They throw another Weather Ball here. This is super fine. Honestly, I regret CMP tying here now, because there's no way they're shielding this move. There's like 0 chance they're shielding this move. Since, well, even if it's a Hurricane, they've already taken my Pelipper low enough. Just gonna throw another Weather Ball here. I don't want to farm to the Hurricane. I'm gonna throw this Weather Ball and then switch into Lucario. They have an energy lead over their own Lucario. If they do decide to bring that back in. What is it? Yeah, they do bring in their Lucario. Gonna Power Punch this. As we saw earlier, this does a ton of damage, even without the boost. So they shield it. Look at these counters. Look at these counters. We just took him out. We just took him out just like that. And then there's a Jellicent with an energy lead. And, well, it does have a shield disadvantage, but a little energy lead, shield disadvantage, not great. They go for the bubble beam here. I know shield. Actually, they were at 5. Yeah, they were at 5 hexes, right? So that could have been a Shadow Ball. I just called that it wasn't gonna be. I felt like that was gonna be my win con. I Acid Spray there, which might seem ridiculous, like a very silly move. But now with that Acid Spray, I can just farm up to 2 Drurans and fire them back to back, and they probably kill after some wing attacks as well. So that's my idea. I'm gonna no shoot this next bubble beam as well, and now I'm gonna switch out once I have 2 moves loaded. And since I have a shield here, I should be able to fire those 2 Durans back to back once my Pelipper is gone, even if they have 100 energy because I win the CMP. They're actually so low, I'm just gonna Acid Spray. I'm just gonna Acid Spray just for fun, alright? Just for fun. They shield my spray, they throw a move, even if it's a bubble beam, that's fine. Even if they have another move, that's fine. I win the CMP tie. We get to the Acid Spray. This is resisted, and I am attack dropped, so hopefully this does kill. It does, luckily, and it is a G. Alright, another Pelipper mirror lead. I got so many of these, and most of them I lost. So bad at baiting. I am so bad at baiting. Throw a move, what do I do here? Do I let it go again? This time I shield, and it's another freaking Weather Ball. It's another Weather Ball. I bait as well. Another issue here is I didn't get my wing attack through, and they did get their wing attack through, so not great. Now I get my wing attack as well, but I'm still 1 move behind. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. My Pelipper is like very high stat product. I lose the CMP like 99% of the time. I think if you're running this team, you honestly would probably prefer to run a Pelipper with higher attack, because you want to win that mirror match. Mine just can't. Alright, in comes Registeel, caught the Weather Ball, but honestly that's fine. Brings him into a range where this Duran will knock out. I hope. I really hope. It doesn't, because they shield, but that's fine. They get to the zap here, but you know, this is super fine. I survived this. I will get, oh, it's actually Focus Blast. I will get to the Duran, right? No. I don't. Welcome to another episode of Registeel being absolutely freaking ridiculous. It is just insane. Luckily I have Lucario in the back and I can Power Punch this, kill it. And then hopefully I can counter down the Pelipper before it gets to a move. Registeel is almost dead, so I don't have to worry about that. But unfortunately I get to the move and it kills me. That was just ridiculous. That Registeel getting to the move, or being able to farm me down, absolutely dumb. Just dumb that Registeel is able to do that. Like I said, if you really want to win games in this meta, Registeel is the way. Honestly, Registeel is so the way. Just go with Registeel in this line instead of escavelier, and you got a solid line. Do something like Jellicent, Registeel core, and you got a broken team, honestly. Anyway. Swampert. Actually, they led Escaf, right? Bring in Swampert. I don't really have a great answer for it, so I'm just gonna stay in. Well, Pelipper is a great answer to Swampert. I just don't have a great answer in the back. That's what I mean. I don't really want to use another shield here. I want shield advantage on my fighters. Or energy lead. Actually, I bring in Lucario. Lucario is higher tech than Escaf and Stab on the counters, so that those do more. If I brought in Escaf right there, I could not have farmed down the Swampert, but since I brought in Lucario, I was able to farm down the Swampert right before it got to the move. In comes Wish Cash, not great for Lucario, to be honest. Also not great for Escaf. It's kind of core breaker to the back line, but I should be fine. Since I already got it solo with the Shadow Ball, they're bringing their own Escavalier. Now, they have Aerial Ace, which is definitely not the move you want to run. I mean, it seems nice because you hit neutral on Pelipper, but the thing is, Mega Horn still does more, so yeah, you definitely don't want Aerial Ace. You want Acid Spray or Mega Horn. Alright, I go for the BM here. I go for the Acid Spray. And it doesn't kill. And then, I mean, I still counter down, but then I think Karma hit me. And the Pogo gods decided to just lag out my match. Again, I really hope this doesn't cost me. We're lagging some more. Oh my god. Imagine if this Whiscash farms on my Escov and Mudbomb with my Lucario now. I'd be hitting myself so hard because I could have finished this game adjourned already. But luckily, the Poké Gods blast me and I got my counter through and we won the match just barely. Anyway, that was it for today. Hopefully tomorrow, a little less lag in the game because it's just real bad. It's honestly just really bad, the state of the game currently. I did see Niantic support tweeted out that they're aware, so hopefully they'll fix it soon. But you know, all we can do is wait, I guess. For now though, I guess I'd recommend you to not play for a little bit. And if you do play some Fossil Cup, consider running this team because it's fun. I would really consider running Jellicent in the lead though. I think it might be a little more solid because you have more play against opposing Pelippers. Well, it's kind of an even matchup as well, but it's more in favor of Jellicent, I would say, since you can just go straight Shadow Ball and you get it really close in the zeros and the ones. And if you really want to win games, run Registeel, because that thing is just absolutely broken. Anyway, that was it. Good luck with battles, trainers. See you in the next one.